for Armed Forces Night here at Skagit Speedway. Trey Starks, the opening night winner. He led all 30. Can he do it again tonight? Robbie Price, a former A-Main winner, to his outside. Lights are down. 30 laps, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at Skagit Speedway, it's showtime! Robbie Price gonna jump out to the early lead as here comes Justin Youngquist up on the high side. Jay White down the backstretch. He's on the back bumper and Trey Starks for the second spot. Price will lead lap number 1. Robbie leads lap 1. Good battle for the second spot between Justin Youngquist and Trey Starks. They swap lines down the backstretch. So Starks able to get the door closed, and Youngquist has to settle in. Good battle for fourth between Jesse Schlappfeld and Jason Solwald. Solwald now going after Youngquist for the third spot. Jesse Schlappfeld is, oh boy, Schlotty buries it into turn number 4, loses a little bit of ground. Now Solwald going after Justin Youngquist for the third spot. Things settling in, as right now your leader, Robbie Price, can start to see the back of the pack. 4 down and 26 to go. A good battle for the third spot. They're side by side. A little smoke out that left bank for Justin Youngquist. He'll hang on to the third spot. Solwald right now in fourth. Jason Solwald running the Solwald line, rider on the bottom. He is one of the best in doing that move. Jason Solwald onto the podium. Robbie Price lead at half a second, but he cuts down the backstretch. Here comes Trey Starks for the lead. Battle for the lead in turns 3 and 4. They're nearly side by side. Price has it by a car length to the start-finish line. Price goes down to the inside. Here comes Trey Starks up on the high side, down the backstretch, nearly side by side. Starks has to lift. Oh, we got one around in front of your leaders. Yellow flag will fly with 6 in the books. Axel Audman in the 7-0, the car around. Audman was running in 17th. Trey Starks, Jason Solwald, all 3 drivers in the top 3 doing double duty tonight. 4 of the top 5 actually double duty. Backstretch restart at the Interstate Batteries restart zone. Robbie can go anywhere and he brings us back to life late in the zone. That paid dividends for Trey Starks in the 360s. We'll see if Robbie can hang on to the 410s. Starks goes back to the high side. Robbie Price out the bottom. Price will lead him down the backstretch. There goes Trey Starks. He's 2 for 2 on taking leads and restarts. Trey Starks will lead lap number 7. Robbie Price not letting him run away though. If things stay green, lap traffic absolutely will play a role in this one. Solwald still sits in that third spot. He's in the 6th, is now Schlappfeld going after Justin Youngquist for the 4th spot. Justin Youngquist has jumped up to the high side. Here comes Jesse Schlappfeld on the bottom, move him up a spot. Jesse Schlappfeld into 4th, Justin Youngquist runs to the 5th spot. Justin battles back to the high side, going back after Schlotty battle for the top 4 right there. They're both closing in on Jason Solwald for 3rd. Hank Davis has worked his way into the 7th spot, making his second career Skagit Speedway main event start in the Shannon Wheatley on 45 car. Starks and Price ripping around the high side. The high side definitely is the fast lane. How do you know that? Jason Solwald has moved up to the high side, and he's usually one of the last drivers to leave the bottom because he's so darn good around the bottom of the racetrack. Lap traffic, as Trey Starks knows, Starks has bumped that lead up to 2.6 seconds in the 55. He is knifing his way through traffic with ease in the 55. He picked up the win in the 360, and if he can pick up the win in the 410, that's a $1,000 bonus to Trey Starks, making it a $9,500 payday tonight. Excuse me, $8,500 payday. $2,500 for the 360 with $5,000. The 410 win and a $1,000 bonus for sweeping them both via an anonymous donor. Jason Solwald staying steady in that Blue Cow Car Wash 18 car, running in that third spot, but Jesse Schlotfeld's right there, clicking at his heels. Schlotty's closing. Oh, Colby Thornhill off the pace. Thornhill down to the inside. Lucky for Thornhill, doesn't really cost him much. Here comes Justin Youngquist trying to shoot by him to get back into the top 5. He had about a straightaway advantage over Youngquist and Hank Davis, and he hangs on to the top 5. Trey Starks, 8 to go. That lead over 3 seconds for Starks. He's rolling. He can get past Cam Smith here. He's got about a straightaway of freedom and clean air before he gets back into thick lap traffic. 7 to go for Trey Starks. Take home a $1,000 bonus and sweep the night. 360 and a 410 victory. Not a bad day where you can take home an extra grand and a pair of wins. You're making $8,500 payday for a pair of races here at Skagit Speedway. Starks right on the fence. Here comes Jesse Schlotfeld. He's trying to close in on Jason Solwald. Right now, just 0.6 of a second separate Schlotfeld and Solwald on the fence off of turn number 4 down the backstretch. Jesse Schlotfeld's right there to the inside. Here comes Schlotfeld on turn number 4. Jesse Schlotfeld to the inside, but boy, that middle just not quite as quick as the high side, and Schlotfeld loses all sorts of ground. With 4 to go, can he get back to the back bumper of Jason Solwald? Solwald hanging on to the high side. Schlotfeld's going to have to get right there on the back bumper if he wants to make a move to throw a slide job on it. Laps winding down as Trey Starks has brought us to 3 to go. The lead down to 2 seconds, so Robbie Price is closing in, but is it too little, too late? He's got a lap car between himself and Starks with a pair of laps remaining. Last time it was 2.072 seconds. This time, the lead will expand to 3.5 seconds. Trey Starks is gone. Final 2 left-hand turns for Starks. Oh, car off the pace. Cam Smith off the pace. Checkered flag will fly for Trey Starks. Cam Smith keeps rolling in the 17 car. Trey Starks sweeps the night. He'll take home a $1,000 bonus for picking up a win in the 360s and the 410s from the Goon Squad. If you're making your way to the exits, we appreciate you choosing to come to Skagit Speedway on Saturday night. We invite you to the pit area. The pits are open to you race fans. If you want to go back pit side to meet our drivers, you are more than welcome to do so. But thank you very much for coming to Skagit Speedway on Saturday night. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week for Armed Forces Night with the 410s, the Sportsman Sprints, and the Hornets in action. If you have a military ID, you get in for $5 next Saturday night. We invite you back pit side, but thank you very much for coming out. We'll be down in Victory Lane in just a second. So we'll get the cars across the scales, 1,425 pounds. As Trey Stark starts the season 2 for 2 in the Car Mark 410s. And tonight, sweeps the night with a 360 and 410 victory worth a $1,000 bonus for picking up both wins. He's out of the car, makes a noise for Trey Starks. $5 grand for the 410 win. $2,500 for the 360 win and $1,000 from the Goon Squad. We're picking up the sweep. The anonymous donor kicking in some money there. We appreciate that. And Robbie Price in second. And Jason Solwald, another podium for him. 27th podium in the last 15 seasons at Skagit Speedway in his 77th start. Well, we'll get our top three up here in victory lane. We'll grab third place Jason Solwald first. And Jason, the track seems so much different than what we've seen the last couple of weeks. I feel like the last couple of weeks, you guys maybe towards the middle of the racetrack. Tonight, we saw the rear side, the 18 up on the high side. How'd it feel up there?
Ripping the lip today, ripping the lip. But it was good. I just think we needed a couple more yellows.
Yeah, it's a typical race car, right, driver? We needed more, but a good run for you guys. You guys have just been a picture of consistency. I feel like one of these days, if you just kick this door hard enough, the win's going to come because you guys just, I feel like every night, podium, podium, podium.
Yeah, it just, you know, like there, I was running as hard as I could, you know, without trying to hurt the motor or anything like that. And it's just tough competition, you know. I'm 50 years old now, and I just need that little extra zip.
50 years old and on the podium. Congratulations. Jason will grab second place Robbie Price. And Robbie, a great night for you guys. And man, it's tough beating this guy, isn't it?
Yeah, first loser, but you know, it's a good run for us, first podium of the year. So just felt good the first couple laps, got a good start. I knew it was pretty slow around the bottom, and I heard Trey up there. It's just kind of darn if you do, darn if you don't. I knew that I probably couldn't restart up top the way I needed to. I just think probably stayed on the bottom for one lap too long, but you know, you can't give Trey, you know, chances like that because he'll eat them up every time. So we have a little bit of work to do to get a little bit better.
Is that one of those cases, you're leading and it's hard to leave that line where you have the lead?
Yeah, I heard him up there before the yellow, and I just didn't know. It was so dirty up there still that I didn't know if I could get in a good enough run to at least rip in there in 1 and 2 and not get, you know, bombed or, you know, especially in 1 and 2, how wide it is. You know, you can really throw a bomb there. It's just frustrated a little bit, but, you know, you got to learn the hard way sometimes.
You're going to be frustrated a second, though. Congratulations, Robbie.
Thank you.
Robbie Price comes home in second. Trey Stark's a winner. Trey, 360 win, 410 win, $1,000 bonus for sweeping the 360s and 410s. Not a bad night. And again, the backstart restart zone pays dividends for you. What is it? What's the trick back there?
I don't know, really. Honestly, after we got by Robbie, our car was so good. I don't know if we even really needed to restart. Before that, I was thinking we really needed to restart. Our car really came to life about halfway through there. So, you want that? Yeah. Yeah, what a great car. What a great racetrack. I mean, top, bottom, middle even, I think I ran a couple times. I saw a couple cars running it. Yeah, I can't say enough about the car I had, about the guys behind me. Really cool to just be able to get to run 2 cars in one night, let alone win 2 classes in one night. So just really, really thankful.
Congratulations, Trey. Good luck charm, right?
Yeah, he likes the microphone, and he's been to a few wins already. I think he's got 4 or 5 wins under his belt since he was born in August. So
he doesn't have much to say yet. Well, we're waiting. Next year we'll be interviewing him.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Trey. Trey Starks sweeps the night. 410 winner, 360 winner, $1,000 bonus. Another round of applause for our podium. Trey Starks, your winner. Robbie Price, second. Jason Solwald, third. If you're still here, we invite you back to the pit area and meet our stars and our drivers. If not, we will see you next week here at Skagit Speedway. Armed Forces Night at Skagit Speedway with the 410s, the Sportsman Sprints, and the Hornets all in action. Thank you so very much for choosing to spend your Saturday night with us here at Skagit Speedway. We will see you next week.